Once upon a time, nestled in a cozy little house with sunshine yellow curtains and the warm scent of baking bread, lived a tiny kitten named Whiskers. Now, Whiskers was incredibly small, so small he could nap comfortably inside a slipper. But what he lacked in size, he more than made up for with a heart full of courage and an insatiable curiosity that led his little paws on grand adventures. One bright and breezy morning, Whiskers decided to explore the great unknown, the backyard. It was a jungle of towering blades of grass, mysterious rustling bushes, and giant, colorful flowers that smelled like sweet perfume. As he was bravely navigating this new world, he suddenly stumbled upon a creature so enormous it seemed to block out the sun. It was a big, fluffy dog with floppy ears and a deep, booming bark. Woof! The dog barked, a sound so loud it seemed to shake the very ground beneath Whiskers' paws. Whiskers' soft, gray fur stood on end, and his heart thumped like a drum. Every instinct told him to turn and run, to hide under the nearest bush and not come out until tomorrow. But then, he remembered his big, brave heart. He took a deep breath, planted his tiny paws firmly on the ground, arched his back high into the air, and let out the mightiest sound he could muster. Meow! It wasn't a roar, not even close. It was a small, squeaky sound, like a tiny door hinge. But it was filled with all the courage Whiskers had. The big dog, whose name was Max, stopped barking. He tilted his head, his big brown eyes filled with surprise. He had never seen such a small creature stand up to him before. He lowered his head and sniffed the little kitten gently. Whiskers didn't flinch. He just looked up at Max with his bright, green eyes. Then, something amazing happened. Max's long tail began to wag, slowly at first, then faster and faster, like a happy metronome. Seeing the wagging tail, Whiskers felt a surge of confidence. He playfully batted at Max's nose with a soft paw. Max responded with a gentle nudge. And just like that, a beautiful friendship was born. From that day forward, Whiskers and Max were inseparable. They became the most unlikely and most wonderful pair of best friends. Their days were filled with adventures. They chased butterflies through the meadow, napped together in sunbeams, and shared secrets in the quiet of the afternoon. Whiskers would often ride on Max's back, getting a giant's view of the world he once thought was so scary. They taught everyone in the neighborhood a valuable lesson. It doesn't matter how big or small you are. What truly matters is the size of your courage and the kindness in your heart. Whiskers, the tiny kitten with the lion's heart, proved that true bravery isn't about not being afraid. It's about being afraid and standing your ground anyway. And sometimes, the greatest adventures begin with a single, brave meow. Thank you so much for joining us for this story. If you enjoyed the tale of Whiskers and Max, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming stories. We'll see you next time.